Nobody says it to your face, but you feel it. You talk, they interrupt. You share an idea, it gets ignored. You set a boundary, it gets tested. You walk into a room, and nothing changes. And slowly, you become background noise, invisible. The dangerous part? No one announces it. Respect doesn't disappear in one big moment. It fades quietly. And most of the time, you're helping it fade. Not because you're weak, not because you're incapable, but because you're sending signals you don't even realize you're sending. Respect is not about dominance. It's not about being loud, or aggressive, or intimidating. It's about perceived value, and perceived value is built through signals, subtle ones. The first signal that kills respect? Over-explaining. The more you explain yourself, the less authority you appear to have. When you constantly justify your decisions, your opinions, your preferences, you imply you need permission. Confident people state they don't beg to be understood. They don't soften every sentence. Listen carefully to how you speak. Do you say, "Sorry, I just think maybe we could try"? I don't know if this makes sense, but it's probably stupid, but every disclaimer chips away at your presence. Every unnecessary explanation lowers your status. Say what you mean, then stop talking. Silence is not weakness, it's weight. Second signal, approval addiction. If you need to be liked, you will tolerate disrespect. You will laugh at jokes that cross the line. You will agree with opinions you don't believe. You will say, "It's fine," when it clearly isn't. Why? Because losing approval feels threatening. But here's the truth. People sense neediness instantly, and neediness erases respect. The person who needs validation has no leverage. The person who is okay being disliked, that person becomes hard to ignore. Respect grows in the absence of desperation. Third mistake, avoiding conflict. Most people fear tension. They will sacrifice their own standards to avoid a few seconds of discomfort. But if you cannot handle small conflict, people assume you cannot handle big responsibility. When someone interrupts you and you shrink, when someone challenges you and you backpedal, when someone crosses a line and you smile it off, you train them. You teach people how to treat you. And once a pattern is established, it becomes your identity. Here's what you do instead. When interrupted, pause, look at them. Continue your sentence calmly. No aggression, no emotion, just stability. Calm firmness is intimidating. Emotional reactions are not. Another silent destroyer of respect? Over-availability. If you're always available, always accommodating, always adjusting, you become predictable, and predictable becomes ignorable. High-value people have boundaries around their time. They don't respond instantly to everything. They don't drop priorities for convenience. Scarcity creates value. Constant accessibility lowers it. Then there's the way you carry yourself. Posture, eye contact, pace of speech. If you rush your words, you appear unsure. If you avoid eye contact, you appear uncertain. If your body collapses inward, your presence shrinks with it. Your body communicates before you speak. Stand straight, move slower, speak slower, pause longer than feels comfortable. Power does not rush. Another uncomfortable truth. Talking too much lowers status. When you overshare, overtalk, overreact, you remove mystery. You remove weight. You remove gravity. The most respected person in the room is rarely the loudest. They observe. They listen. They choose their words carefully. And when they speak, people lean in. Because silence makes words valuable. There's also emotional control. If small things visibly frustrate you, if minor criticism throws you off, if disagreement makes you defensive, people sense instability, and instability kills trust. Emotional control is strength, not suppression. Control. You can disagree without raising your voice. You can be firm without being hostile. You can walk away without explaining yourself. And that's another shift most people never make. You don't gain respect by demanding it. You gain it by being willing to walk away from what disrespects you. The moment people feel that you don't need them, their behavior changes. Detachment is power. When you stop chasing validation, when you stop trying to prove yourself, When you stop overcompensating, something subtle happens. You become grounded. And grounded people are hard to shake, hard to manipulate, hard to ignore. So here's a reset. For the next 7 days, cut your explanations in half. If your answer is no, say no. No long story, no apology, just calm certainty. Speak 20% slower. Pause after your sentences. Hold eye contact 1 second longer than usual. Do not laugh at disrespect. And most importantly, be okay with small moments of tension. Let there be silence. Let there be disagreement. Let there be space. Respect lives in that space.